went to the farm store today and picked up a new little thing that I'm gonna hang on the side of the coop. And I also picked up some grit, and we're gonna hang that up there because the little bowl that we use to put the grit in just keeps getting filled up with dirt. So we're gonna hang this and hopefully it does a better job. We'll see how it does. Oh, Andrew, I already got the eggs. We had 7 eggs already and it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's pretty good. Oh yeah, let's see what they think of that. I hung this little box, and it's really weird because the grit is like just a pile of granite little rocks, pebbles, which means that what we've been giving them is probably either chick grit or some type of oyster shell calcium enhancing, but yeah, and your water's frozen again, so I don't know why your water's frozen. It's the constant struggle. I'll fix it. Okay, chicken update. We had originally bought these nesting pads to put in their nesting boxes to keep the eggs from getting broken and cracked and pushed around. And these don't really work out so good. The chickens keep pushing them out into their house. So we're gonna get rid of those, and we're gonna try something new. Found these on Amazon, just scrap pieces of AstroTurf. And I'm just going to cut them to size and put them inside these nesting boxes, and hopefully that helps solve the problem. The chickens are out. They're having a good time. Okay, we got the pads all trimmed up and cut around these posts and got them all fit into the boxes. So we will report back and see how that goes. The neighbor just let the dog out. The chickens don't seem too bothered by it, so that's good. So my mom dropped off a straw bale that we could use inside the coop or the run. So we put some in there and we put the rest out here with the intention of using it later, but they mostly just like to dig in and scratch around in it and look for stuff. So I guess if it makes them happy, we can leave it there. It's not hurting anything. We'll just rake it up when we get to the spring so it doesn't ruin the grass. But yeah, they just love it. And then in here's our chicken swing, which I may have to lower because right now nobody wants to ride on that. A couple of things. Our waterer has a little hole here, but if you put the bottom can go on 2 different ways, but when you screw it on the other way, the hole is closed and they don't get any water. So I have to make sure that we always put it on the right way. And then this is disturbing. I noticed this tonight when I was filling up their water. It appears to be blood all over the side of this water font. So I gotta go look and see if somebody's got a bloody beak. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, but we'll see if they have one. And then this is our latest addition. We have a little, it's actually a rabbit feeder, but we hung it on the side of the coop and it's got their grit, which is the first time they've ever had actual rocks. It's just stuff to help them digest their food. So, and they've been roughhousing because this thing's been moved and their roosting bars were knocked off their hinges too. So anyway, there they are. That's our chicken update for now. Where are you going? You want to be on TV? I guess not. So friends of ours, Jave and Jess, thank you, built these raised bed gardens and they didn't have room in their backyard anymore, so we said we would take them. So we're still trying to decide what we're going to do with them, but we definitely have a ton of compost to put in there that the chickens make every day, and we're going to fill those things up, and we're going to put probably just wildflowers in them. We saw a zinnia garden over the summer that was really pretty, and then I think we're going to do that and some milkweed for the monarch butterflies. So we're going to start transferring compost out of the compost heap and putting it inside of these raised beds. And then we'll put some smaller ones in between and maybe on the edges, because the zinnias can be like really tall. They're like 4 feet tall, 5 feet tall. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do with those. Can't wait.